Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So we're in October, and I said about we're going to be cleaning this flower bed out this year. And you can see this year is still being worked on here to get all the weeds out and all the overgrown flowers. We took out a lot of the phlox, and we have more of it that's going to be coming out. We've been moving around the cone flowers and different plants. So you can see all of this here has already been cleaned out here. We used the tractor on some of it, and we used a mattock to take some of the other stuff out. I've been transplanting and dividing out the perennials here. Here's some corpius here, and these are getting themselves established in. We took out a whole bunch of bulbs. You can see some of these over here. This is about, I believe it's a 12-inch container here. And this is all full of daffodil bulbs here. And we're going to be getting these here replanted in. We have flags that we took out. And we have some lily bulbs here. We did take out the peonies and we put those in. I have a video on for how to replant those. So we're getting the Shasta daisies out here from the weeds. We still have some dandelion here, and we have yarrow and our columbines to plant. So we have another whole box of bulbs that we took out of here on the porch. And we have another bag of stuff that we took out. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some daffodil bulbs put back in. And I have another patch that we're going to be taking out to divide them out here. You can see there's more bulbs here. These are irises and flags here. There's more daffodils here that we took out of my flower bed. And I'll show you the flower bed then and the progress that was made on it. So you can see the flower bed here. Now we did put some daffodil bulbs back in, but not nearly as many as what was in before, because they're going to just multiply again. So we've been working on putting the perennials that were taken out back in. We did have to move some of the straw flowers. And we put a bunch of lily bulbs back in. We do have to get out here and water some stuff. It is supposed to rain today, so that should hopefully help. Now this over here still needs to be taken out and divided out and gotten rid of the stuff that we don't want. So these snowdrops here, I have to dig those bulbs there out and divide them out because they've multiplied to the point where they are on top, and they are still growing. So this still needs work here. We have to watch the tree that we don't disturb the roots of it, but there's a lot of junk in here that has to come out. The proper spacing on everything in here was so crowded, nothing could even grow anymore, and it was just way too overcrowded, and it really needed to be divided and stuff taken out of it. So stuff's going to grow a whole lot better. It was just one big mass of roots, and like I said, nothing could even grow anymore. But right now, everything's kind of on hold because we're working on getting all the bulbs in different places that were taken out, because we don't want to lose all the daffodils and the irises and all the daylilies and everything else that was divided out of here. So this right here is temporarily on hold for fixing that. I will be putting a lot of perennials back in here. I'm going to do my Russian sage and my different corpiuses. So I have a lot of space finally to be able to put my stuff in. Okay, so you can see here what has been taken out, and I did put some perennials in. So I already kind of went back through and planted some of this already. We did put some daffodil bulbs back in. You can see how much here is cleared out. Now there's going to be a lot of perennials and annuals going in here next year. And this over here, we had to stop. We didn't get to finish with this, so that'll get done next, hopefully next spring. But what we're going to do, because the trees here, which I shouldn't have put a tree there. I wasn't thinking about that when I did my design when this was first done. You have to watch the roots of the tree. So we can't take the tractor in here or anything like that because we can damage the roots of the tree, and we don't want to do that. So this is probably going to be mostly for perennials or annuals going back in. We're not going to really dig around in there too much because we don't want to damage anything. But you can see a lot of this stuff, it was all taken out. The ground's really nice, and I do plan on putting plant food on this next spring, an organic one. Well, you can see I have some yarrow there that was put in. Now we did have frost, and we were down in the 20s, so it took a lot of the stuff out already, but this is what came up with so far. And then it just, the whole flower bed needed redone. There was just so much stuff in it, and nothing could even grow anymore. It was all just roots, and it was a big matted mess, and it was completely overgrown with stuff. So I couldn't really use the space that I had, and went ahead and cleaned it out so I can use it now. I have a bunch of my perennials in. I put in the corpius and some more yarrow and different things. So I do plan on growing more corpius and yarrow and some other stuff that I tested out this year. I was really happy with it, and I plan on growing more of it. Now I have all this empty space in here to work with and finally be able to put my stuff in. So we have 2 more flower beds that we're probably going to be taking apart next year and doing the same thing with, where we're going to be going through them and just redoing everything and getting rid of the stuff that we don't use or need, or it overgrew itself. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That tells us to put a new video on. And also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.